Good morning. I'm Greg Hicks, principal of Columbia High School here in Huntsville, Alabama. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the most important things we have to do as administrators to ensure a fantastic educational environment: the recruitment of new teachers. Recruitment of new teachers is very, very important because it is the lifeblood of the school. Two of the works that I'm going to be citing today is by Annette Bro, a book by Annette Bro and Dr. Harry Wong, New Teacher Induction, How to Train, Support, and Retain New Teachers. Also, The Science of Hiring, that is in the latest Scholastic Administrator. There's a number of things I want to talk to you today, but one of the first things I want to talk to you about are teacher qualifications. You would think that this would be a no-brainer. All the teachers, the things that we want are proper certification. We want the teacher to know the content, have a great demeanor and relationship building capability, and affection for the profession, possess willingness to learn more, and have great communication skills. This is nothing to be overlooked because, as Dr. Wong and Ms. Bro say in their book, says teacher qualifications says more than 12% of all newly hired teachers enter the workplace without any training at all. Another 15% or more enter without having fully met state standards. More than 50,000 people who lack the training required to do their jobs are teaching annually on an emergency or provisional license. Only 500 of the nation's 1,200 educational schools meet common professional standards. Fewer than 75% of all teachers have studied child development, learning, and teaching methods, or have degrees in their subject areas and have passed state license requirements. This is a problem that many of us don't think about. We automatically think that they all have the certification or else they wouldn't come to us, but there are many factors that this is true, because we have many teachers that are leaving the profession. We're looking for teachers, especially in the areas of science and math. So this is a very big problem and something that can't be overlooked. In recruiting teachers, we have several ideas. One of the first things we want to do is obviously attend college fairs. We want to send recruiters to these college fairs to talk to the best and the brightest seniors that are leaving and getting ready to enter the workforce. We want to talk to them and get a head start and get our face out there. We also want to invite new teachers to visit our schools, to come in, take a look at us, see what we're doing, see how we actually operate, and how it may or may not be similar to their student teaching experience that they had. We also want to encourage potential teachers to come to the system and sign up as substitutes so that they can come in and really experience what we do on a day-to-day basis and see many of the different schools that we have in our district. We also, as a district and principals, like to visit area schools that have educational programs, and we can speak to their administrators, we can speak to their faculties, and we can speak to them about some of the things we want and some of the things that we need in our particular school districts and our particular schools. One of the more modern ways that we can do this is via the internet. The internet is, as you know, is booming, and sometimes people, when they first see your district, the first thing they see is your website. You want to make sure your website is up to date. You want to make sure your website is promoting the face that you want to show out to all prospective recruits, and not just recruits, but to the public in general. I want to talk to you a little bit about the science of hiring now. The science of hiring. And again, this is an article in the latest Scholastic Administrator. And what we want to talk about in the science of hiring is you have to formalize your practice, you have to pick the right factors, and you have to actively recruit and act early. One of the things that I, in my experience, have found is that when you don't hire until August, if you start your process in August, it is way too late. A lot of these kids that are graduating in May and even December, they already know where they're going before June is over. So if you don't start the process, if you have a system that does not start the process until August, you are way behind the curve, way behind the curve. All right, recruitment. That's step one. It's just the beginning of the journey, and once the first steps occur, that's when you start your training, and that's when you really start to do things like mentor your teachers, and you start on retaining the very first day. You welcome them into the school system, you welcome them into your school, you make them feel empowered, you give them that leg up, and you give them the confidence that they need to be successful. In a coming video, I'm going to be talking about teacher training, new teacher training, and new teacher recruitment. Again, my name is Greg Hicks, principal of Columbia High School. I appreciate you watching.